evidence is a preference for the habitual voyeur of what is known as. A morning suit can be avoided if you take a route straight through what is known as. John's got brewer's brew, he gets intimidated by the dirty pigeons. They love a bit of him. Who's that gut lord marching? You should cut down on your pork life, mate. Get some exercise.
All the people, so many people, they all go hand in hand, hand in hand through their life. You know what I mean?
We are very pleased tonight. I've got with me a young man that's about 30 years old, I presume. His name is Andrew Sultana, known as Dery. Dery, you might be 30 years old, but my God, I've been talking to you and your life sounds like you've already lived 100 years. You've been here, there and everywhere. Welcome.
And I intend to live another 100.
Good on you, mate. That's fantastic. It's good to see young people with an attitude like yours. Now, Adrian Sultana. Andrew Sultana, in Malta, born in Melliha?
Melliha, yes. Born in Melliha in 1975. And
went to school, obviously?
Went to school to St. Aloysius. I never thought I would become what I become. And life takes you wherever it wants. You know.
You said, I didn't think I'd become what I become. What have you become?
I always thought, after I passed the phase of wanting to become a priest, I wanted to become an engineer.
You, a priest?
Yes.
I've only known you a few hours and I tell you what.
Yeah, but that was still until I was 13 years old. Now, not anymore.
Okay, all right.
Then I wanted to become an engineer because I was good in maths and I wanted to become an engineer. So I started the road for engineering. Then I changed school. From a private school I went to a public school. And
what schools did you used to go to? I'm asking you this because a lot of people that are watching us.
I used to be St. Aloysius. St. Aloysius until sixth form. Then sixth form I decided to go to government sixth form at MCDA, and I couldn't take the difference. It was such a big change that I was not comfortable, and I failed getting to university. Then, not knowing what to do, I said, okay, let me go to the art and design. And I discovered that I have a talent. I have the creative part of me, the creative side of me. I never knew about it, and I discovered it. And I started working into design. I became a graphic designer. Then eventually moved to broadcast design. By the way, I used to do my theater stuff, street theater, clowning. I used to make kids' parties, some magic, and little things.
Anything to earn $1, in other words.
Exactly, yes. to finance my working studying.
Yes.
And then through theater, I ended up in TV, and I started working as a broadcast designer. I branded the Maltese National Station. When I say I mean the group I was working in, but the design people see on the television, on the national station, it's mine. And I branded popular TV shows like Sharabank. And then from there, when the producers of Sharabank and Bondi Plus and Piazza Trieste. No, those are not.
Didn't you do something for them too, I believe?
But that came much later.
Right, okay.
Then Piazza Pardilu, Bondi, and the best friend of mine, PJ Vassolo, started this company called Where's Everybody? And I was one of the first employees. And I grew up with them. I used to be in charge of the visuals that come out from that company. Until, basically, then I grew up with them. Now they are the leading media house in Malta. And for 2 years ago, to be more precise, on Boxing Day of 2005, when there was the tsunami.
Right.
That was my last day of work. Okay, then I went to film the tsunami in Sri Lanka. I went to make a documentary, but that was something which after that came by coincidence. Then I pursue my dream, which is to travel around the world. I don't dream my life. I live my dreams. And I got a one-way ticket to go around the world. My romantic idea was 6 months to get to Australia, 1 year in Australia, 6 months to get back from the other side, like America, South America, America, and so on. But it took me 2 years to get to Australia because Asia is so nice. I started with India. India is a mind-blowing experience.
Yes?
India, India changes you. And it's not, you hear it many times. And people would say, oh, what would India change you? Some people go to India for a month and say, okay, it's nice, it's different. But no, if you want to really experience India, you need time. I've been 6 months in India, and that's India. You have to go and live the Indian way. You cannot go and rush through India. The word rush in India doesn't
exist.
Doesn't exist.
No.
You have to be patient there. After you be in India, you learn how to. You look at life differently. You experience poverty firsthand.
What made you decide you wanted to go around the world? Because I mean, working with these people,
I've
Pepe,
traveled.
Attopardi, Lubondi, Sharabang, these are the number one things in Malta. You had the world at your feet, in other words, in Malta.
Career-wise, I had reached the top.
Yes. And there's nowhere else to go.
I could grow with them. They're
Yes,
still
I
growing,
understand,
and in a
yes.
way, I miss it, seeing them grow and I'm not there.
Yes.
But hey, I don't miss when I think of what I've did in the last 2 years. Why in 1999, I've been traveling since the age of 14. Every year I went out of Malta.
Right. 18 years or something, or 17 years.
I've traveled a lot, but in 1999, it's a cliche. A girlfriend dumps you.
Yes.
You need to do something
Right.
with your life.
Right.
I got a ticket and went to Thailand and spent 2 months. Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, Philippines.
Right.
And that was it.
So when you go to these places, what do? You work with the ability?
No,
or-
not work. In these places you don't work.
Right.
First of all, if you work, you don't earn money in these
Right.
places. They are so poor. And with the little money, I remember the first trip I did, 2 months, costed me $4,000.
That's all.
That's all.
For 2 months.
For 2 months.
Wow.
Planes, food, and everything. It's not a 5-star traveling.
Of course.
Sometimes mattress on bed. I remember in the Philippines, we were living in a mattress on bed, literally a room with a mattress. The wall was a small chipboard like that. Kids playing ball on the wall, surrounded by cockerels, fighting cocks. All the time shouting. Srida. It was an experience. Oh, and then we wanted some action in Philippines, so we wanted to go to a local club or something.
Right.
So we were walking and we hear music coming out and a band. And people said, just come in. And we went and there was a band, everybody eating, and it was fun. And then we sat down and all of a sudden they parted the center like a dance floor where the people were dancing. They come out with the cocks and they start fighting. I was with 2 girls and they were shocked seeing these cocks dying.
Very, very interesting life. So you've been to India and you've been to Thailand. Anywhere else you've been?
Oh, yeah. Before the India, as I said, I started with Asia. Then I went to South America, Peru, Bolivia.
Right.
Then I went to Cuba.
What are they like, these places? Peru, Colombia? I haven't been. I've been to a lot of places in the world, but these places I'd love to go.
Different.
Cuba, Peru, I mean.
Let me tell you, this thought, came to my mind, the way I want to describe
Yeah.
it. I was in Kakadu, and there was this traveling mate of mine, and she told me, what do you feel when you travel? And I told her, I compare traveling with being born again. When we were born, we came into a world where all the faces were new and strange. All the people talking languages which are just noises. People dressed in ways which you never saw before. Now, every time I go in a new country, it's like being born again.
That's right.